Hi guys! Guess what? Back with another journaling video for you again. I know you guys really enjoying these and I am on a roll, so here's another one. This page was a lot of fun to do. I drew the girl's face first and actually did the face, and then I kind of had to figure out what the heck to do with the background because I liked the face so much. I was like, what am I doing? So I've been a little slacking on my other projects so far this November, but I'm going to try and get back on track. But I'm trying to be okay with the fact that I'm at least working on one of my projects every day. So I may not be able to work on all of them, but I'm at least doing one of them, which is fine. The whole goal was to get myself doing things every day, basically, and not so much have to absolutely do everything. So it's, as you can see, I've been arting a lot. So there's my face that I use for shading that I talk about. I love drawing huge eyelashes, and these came out awesome. I'd really like to try out some more expensive watercolors. I've been getting into them more, but if I was going to try them, I think I would try the Daniel Smith, but the problem is they're so expensive, like crazy. It's like $70 for like 12 half pans or something insane like that, maybe not even 12. So here I'm just like trying to figure out what the heck I'm doing with this background. I had looked at some other pages to see if I wanted to start from scratch, but I didn't really like any of those. So I just decided, well, since she's purple, I might as well stick with the purple theme, and then maybe it'll look like she's supposed to be on there. So I had already had some texture paste on page, and I decided to color some more and kind of script it through a stencil. This is just the Artist Loft, I think it's coarse texture gel, but some brands call it Grit Paste. It's kind of like modeling paste, but with a sandy texture. And here I'm just doing stars, of course, because that's my thing. And I'm just mixing up some blue texture paste. And my other signature, dots. Stars and dots, that's my thing. And here I'm just going to write out a quote. Let me know if you guys like this kind of patchy voiceover over the music, or if you prefer a different format that I've used. It'd be really nice to know what you guys prefer. I know I kind of like the voiceover videos, but I don't know what to talk about for 8 minutes. So I don't know if you like the patchiness of my things or not. But anyway, just leave a comment down below and tell me what you think. I absolutely love this quote. It says, "The greatest thing in the world is to belong to yourself. Only then will you have inner freedom." And I shortened it down. It was a quote that I found online, but I chopped out the middle part and just kept what I liked. It didn't really have a person's name with it. It was one of those like quotes on a picture that didn't give credit to anyone, so I'm not quite sure who it belongs to, but I think it's a really awesome quote. I also, in between here, I embossed these glitter stars, and unfortunately, my phone was at 15% and I didn't know that, so it didn't record any of it. But basically what I did was I took some embossing ink and I put it through my star stencil, and then I put some embossing powder over it and cut them out. I did do it on sticker paper and I wasn't sure if it was going to work, but it worked just fine. The only problem is I had to hot glue them down later, which I also didn't record. But it only didn't work because of the coarse texture gel on the page. I think if it had been just a regular page, it would have worked fine. I'm really liking glitter right now. I don't know why. I used to not like glitter, but I've been using it more and more lately, especially with the embossing powder. It says Ancient Gold by Ranger. I think it's one of my current favorites. And the embossing ink that I used to get through this stencil, I bought, it's like in a dauber, like the distress stains are in a dauber, and I didn't think it would work, but I just literally smushed it over the stencil and they came out perfectly, so I'm definitely going to be doing that again. It was so much fun. I think I'm going to do that on the sticker paper again with different shapes, and then cut them out to use on other areas of projects. It'll be super fun. So like I said, I later hot glue everything down because you can see the stars peeling up on the right. But that didn't record either, but that's okay. You guys really don't want to watch me reglue everything down in the exact same place. And here I'm just using some purple dimensional stars that I've had in my stash forever. I put quite a few down, but then I took some away. I didn't want to take away from the face or the quote, which was like the main features of my page, obviously, so. And I put the black outline on the page, which you also missed, but that's alright. Not too exciting. So here's my finished page. Thank you guys so much for tuning in again. If you have anything in particular you want to see for Saturday's video, let me know in the comments below and I'll be happy to do that. Otherwise, it may be another journaling video, or it may not be. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.